God, I hated Brandon. Did he touch my Ashley? Does he have her now? All I could think of was getting my hands around his neck and squeezing until he told me where my Ashley was. Yes, that's her boyfriend, I said, trying to compose myself and wiping the tears from my cheeks. What did he do to her? Unfortunately, we do not have all the details right now, said the sergeant, trying to remain professional and still show some amount of compassion. What we do know is that your daughter is not here, and based on the amount of blood at the scene, well, it doesn't look good. The rain fell with splashes all around us, drenching the streets and flooding our tears. There were no people walking by, no couples or families, no smiles or memories to be made. There were flashing lights and blood. That was all. But she's not here, I said. She might still be okay. Mr. Miller. The sergeant stopped and looked at the ground, searching for any words that would make the loss of my daughter be anything less than tragic. We can't know for sure, but we don't believe she's still alive. My body dropped on top of the soaking wet driveway. Jessie fell into my lap, and we cried. We cried wet tears, and then we cried dry tears. We cried onto each other, and we cried until we had no tears left to cry. Then we cried some more until our eyes hurt too much and could take no more tears or pain. If there's a God, He's crying too. If the rain ever stops, then God has stopped crying, and our Ashley will be gone forever. I stood to my feet and held Jessie next to me, helping her walk as we found the sergeant again. Sir, I said, not knowing what to call him. How did he do it? Was it a gun or a knife, or what was it? To be honest with you, said the sergeant, knowing this question would be asked and knowing that his answer would only add to our troubles. We're not sure. The investigation is ongoing, and we are searching for the weapon used, as well as your daughter. We won't stop until we find out what Brandon did to her and where he took her body. Her body. My Ashley's body. But based on the amount of blood, I'd say it was a gunshot wound. However, we've been unable to locate a weapon or any shell casings. We're testing his hands for gunshot residue and questioning his parents and friends to find out if he had access to a gun and what he might have done with it. He shot my baby girl while I was kissing my wife and laughing and eating donuts. That bastard was killing my Ashley. I cried and cried and cried some more, softly to myself with Jessie. We cried. I reached into my chest and felt around for just a bit. I moved to the left and then to the right. I worked my way around the muscles and tissue to where I found only my heart. I pulled, and with just one tug, I was lying there holding my heart in my hand. I laid it on the driveway next to me where the rain washed it clean. The blood flowed like a rough yet sullen river. It washed down to the sidewalk and into the blackened street. The officers walked right through the tears and around the stains. They didn't speak or sing or dance or anything. They did their jobs and finished off the rest of my life that I would no longer remember to live. These are my tears, and this is my blood. This is my Jessie, holding my hand, holding my heart. The rain washes away our hearts as the earth bleeds red.